Hello, Aries, and welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is your 7th to the 31st of July reading of 2017. I'm going to start out with a card from the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to ask that Spirit provide Aries with a clearly defined word of prayer that we will close with at the end of the reading. Thank you. I think we're going to start out with career and finance. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so let's start out with the Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign of Aries with clearly defined messages regarding financial and career energies. Thank you. So the card you're receiving, that some of you, not all of you, now I can only pull so many energies at one time. If you want my direct energies to pull your energies, please feel free to email me at josiek42@gmail.com, and you'll receive a video just like this attached to your email. You just click watch, make sure to save it to your computer, and you'll have it for however long, for $40, and emergency readings are $80. All right, so that's done. Okay, starting out, you are feeling down like the Nine of Swords. Darn it. Something's got you down, but remember when you see this card, sometimes it is really us that's putting those swords on the wall. And swords represent the pain and anguish and frustration from the past. So it may be time to take those swords down and to move yourself forward into a path that doesn't keep you up at night. Now the card crossing that card is the Moon card. So, sad and confused. So maybe you're not sure of what's going on with regards to finances. You're wondering almost if you should be done with the situation, and you should be. That's the final end of the path you're on. So when you decide it's time to take the steps to lay down this pain and anguish, then you can look towards the path of the moon and see if you can find the answers. I think you're going to need to know that Spirit's here with the energy of the Strength card to help make you be and think strongly as you're taking these steps, okay? Any step has got to be better than a position that you're in that has bad thoughts and confusion. I sure hope this is still finance and career, and pardon me if it changes because these are messages from Spirit and I do not have all of control, but we're going to go with finances since it's a financial and career reading. So, pardon me, in your foundation, you have the High Priestess energy, so this is being able to decipher and get to the truth of the moon that is in your mind. It's in the thoughts position of this card in your foundation. So, take down those swords and let the sun shine in. Do the work to get the answers, research, and you do have the strength at this time. So remain strong in knowing that, okay? In the recent past, there was a big, beautiful opportunity, and maybe some of you moved into this new opportunity, and now you are bummed out maybe about the situation you've ended up in, and you're trying to get clarity. Well, in the next few weeks, you have the Page of Cups. And usually this is a sad card, but with this particular deck, she's smiling. So I feel like good thoughts. Maybe confused thoughts, but they're turning into good thoughts. Oh, I have an upside down card. So barely ever do I have reverse cards. And this, when it's face up, is the Eight of Wands, meaning things are going to come in real quickly. So in the next 4 to 6 weeks, because it's upside down, I believe they are not going to come quickly, that you need to take the steps here on earth that you need to take to get a clearer perspective on life. And use this time. Maybe Spirit's allowing you with some time to do that so you can have clarity, so you can find strength once again. You know, maybe this Five of Cups is a small offer, and you're kind of having to let go of an old path or an old idea of the way things were going to be. But Spirit's here to remind you that she's smiling and there is a new direction and a new opportunity. And that's why they're telling you have the strength to move forward, Aries, to eventually make a decision. For some of you, this is a decision about should I stay or should I go, or it's a decision about should I take a new step into a new path, either at the same place or elsewhere. Some of you are hoping to maybe connect or stay with something that's been long term. So maybe staying with the same company but in a different department. In the outcome position, we have the Six of Swords. So this is actually leaving. Actually maybe going somewhere where you used to live in the past, or maybe where family is from the past, and traveling for some reason. Now we're going to clarify with these are the, I don't know if I said Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan, and these are the Rider-Waite deck, and I like to use these to clarify each step of this reading before us. So dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign. Woo! Moon sign or rising sign. Spirit said reach out to others. It may take 3 attempts at something. So if you're setting a goal and one issue doesn't turn out, or situation or opportunity the way you want it to, it's because Spirit's preventing that from happening on purpose. They're trying to guide you to the right path, okay? So instead of feeling stuck, start imagining what you could have, how your life could be different. If you wrote a small summary of what your life is like now and a small summary of what you want to have, then you can start taking the steps to get there. And that is manifestation. Now the card crossing this card is the Moon card. So someone feeling left in the dark, because a person keeps coming and going. Maybe an offer comes and then it doesn't come, or something comes in. There's a little bit of a love thing here too, okay? I gotta say it. So for some of you, not all of you, something's got you down and out and sad because you've built it on some sort of fantasy, and you're in the dark because this person is coming and going for personal reasons, not because they care, okay? I had to say that for somebody, and I'm just going to try and stay financial here. All right, so we've got strength in your thoughts position, being strong enough to declare what it is you want and to actually word it to somebody, and standing strong in your boundaries of your path, okay? In your foundation, the High Priestess is here to help you be clear about stepping into a new path, about maybe even taking a risk. And in the past, there was this big offer, and I think you manifested it by hoping, wishing, and praying on a star. And now, if this is love, some of you have brought someone in. It doesn't have to necessarily be a fire sign, but you brought someone in who you need to be very clear with, okay? And this could be with regards to, you know, maybe career, maybe at work. You get a job and then you work with someone and you're not real content with the connection and the people or a person. So you just need to kind of be clear and always state your opinion and decide if you need to move forward into another area of sorts. Maybe you could advance somehow, take a course somehow. In the next few weeks, receiving that offer and maybe even realizing that things are very fair and balanced with regards to that offer, because you clearly stated with the strength energies what it is that you wanted moving forward. So here we had the 8 of Wands in the next 4 to 6 weeks, saying things are going to slow down because Spirit's trying to bring in this opportunity. It's a brand new blessed beginning. And they're lining things up to make it work out. So maybe fantasize about what a new office would look like, or what a business would be like if you owned it, and get clarity. Take the steps. Get on right into here, the confusion, and bring your strength and your light. Light the end of that wand and run through the woods and get clarity. And that's what you're doing. You're running around kind of almost excited, some of you, because I think you're starting to see what it is you're manifesting. You're just worried about the right decision. But there's money coming. A beautiful new path in money. For some of you, not all of you, again, I'm at josiek42@gmail.com. Someone outside of your path is trying to make a choice, or you're trying to make a choice between two, and you will choose between two, and you will put an end to one for those who that apply, because you're going to go after the opportunity that is more fair and balanced according to what you actually say to someone about a position or a desire or a dream or a goal or a whatever project even. Okay, hopes and fears, hoping that maybe you've been there a long time, fearing that maybe some of you will have to defend a position, a person. So just continue to move forward. I don't know if there's something involving a child for some of you, and you're worried about something, and a child that's maybe a little reckless. That child is finding balance, I think, by watching some of you be strong in your path. So when you actually use the strength energies in the next month and a half or so to actually get, and I know it's a monthly or just to the end of the month of July, but some energies go further. I'm just saying to try and cover everyone that goals need to be set, and they need to be stated, and they need to be clear to those around you at this time. Okay, in your outcome position, some of you are going away from rough waters to smoother waters because of heartache. So if some of you have an offer and you have to travel, it may be a good time to do that and let something or someone go, or an old job go, and that's just you being kind of sad about leaving a job behind. Yeah, in the first week or two. I believe that's the 9 of Wands. This is, do I stay and defend something that I have created and am very proud of? Or do I celebrate and move forward? Somebody just may not be happy with that decision or choice. Could be a younger person. Maybe because you have to travel, some of you, not all of you. Now, in the next few weeks, wondering if you should still give something another chance or opportunity with regards to finances because you've already been through too much, or lay down the path and step into a new, beautiful, blessed path. And again, Spirit's saying with Temperance right below that, take your time, be patient, go back and forth, hand your worries to Spirit. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, Spirit's saying you will have this train of thought if you don't release yourself, okay? Take off the blindfolds. You are not stuck inside or outside of any situation, so free yourself from whatever thoughts you have and be confident by setting goals, okay? It's a good goal-setting month. Thinking about what August is going to be and what some things that need to be done. And I feel like a love offer is coming in, but I think for some of you, you're looking back at something that you've been hurt from or in, and you're just not wanting to maybe go back there. Some of you may go put yourself through that lesson one more time. Some of you will be smart enough to move on. And for some of you, it may be that this person has air sign tendencies, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because it's a general reading. Yeah. In a 3-card summary of the entire read, I have you getting to the truth of a situation or justice is in your favor, and you're going to be able to move forward on a new path, even though it may be difficult. It is in that new path that you guys will be offered a blessing from the universe. Could be a project, an idea, and or a new love for those who are single. Here's the new world path. Because you are receiving a much better situation down the line from where some of you are at right now, you're going to be stepping into a new world path. That means you will have learned and be able to apply your experience and knowledge here on earth and spiritually to confidently step through this portal into a new world and actually feel like a different person. Okay, so in the outcome, I don't know. I see there's bickering and fighting about trying to get into a position of leadership, but know that Spirit plays a big part of this. It's all a karmic wheel, so be kind. If you've been here somewhere for a long time, maybe it is time to go move forward. Pack up your train, plane, or automobile, or just take a couple steps to see if there's anything else on offer for you. You don't have to sneak away. You just need to clearly say, this is what I want, this is what I don't want, these are the goals I'm setting. And if someone leaves you down and out and sad and depressed, well, the very last card is the Ace of Wands. A new path, blessed path with regards to finances and career. So if some of you are thinking about a new direction, now seems like it's going to be a very, very good time. And I think some of you can feel that. Right when I said that, I got the Queen of Cups with intuition. So I'm going to pull a card from the Oracle of Shadows and Light deck by Lucy Cavendish. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign of Aries with clearly defined messages from July 7th to July 31st. Now into the future, spiritual messages for them, please. Ooh. Wow, that one was a big message. I'm going to pull another one too. Okay, personal growth. Some of you guys are going through some personal growth because maybe you trusted someone and you have the little voodoo doll there. It's just like she is so mad, and she's probably more mad at herself than anything because she realizes that maybe she got into something she shouldn't have, and she's telling herself to tell someone or something to back off, okay? And weird, I saw 2 and 2, so I almost feel like it's 2 people and 2 people, and then there's someone disconnecting from one of those couples. And somebody needs to just say, okay. And then the other card I'm receiving is number 41. So this is telling me that in about 4 + 1 is 5. 5 weeks. Nautilus Princess. Powerful personal growth. You are going to be spending maybe the next 5 weeks, some of you, not all of you, going within to figure out what exactly this particular path you were on has taught you and where it is you're going next. All right, so let's hear what it has to say. A big-eyed, beautiful mermaid surrounded by her floating red hair holds tight to a nautilus shell. She's an underwater emotional princess, and she's growing in ways she never thought she would, because soon she is to be the queen and she must make decisions. She feels uncertain about how she will perform when she is elevated and unsure of whether she can wield her power. She is very thoughtful as she contemplates the future, but all around her there are symbols of her future success. Well, I know I'm strong, but most people think of me as gentle, kind, and good. Now I am to be ruler. What if they see me as a power-hungry, dominating, greedy, or controlling person? Whatever the thoughts of those around me, there will be change as I change. And I will continue to hold fast to my nautilus, as it ever reminds me to grow in ways that are in tune with my purpose, my integrity, and what I feel is right. I vow to be steadfast and true, despite the challenges that are heading my way. I vow not to misuse my power, but use it I will, and as a result, like you, will grow in many ways that are in tune with my true self and true purpose. There will be responsibility and rapid growth. Dignity, truth, and wisdom are your best guides. It is now time to take yourself and your potential seriously. Okay, so big potential. This is growing in a very professional, internal professional, spiritual way. Who are you growing into that you always hoped someday you would be at a certain age? And how far have you come? And what has this taught you? And how can you apply what you've learned to make your future success much more successful than you have been thus far? Time to put on the thinking cap. Time to maybe create new ideas, new things, new projects, but we'll see. I'm going to be looking into your thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, output, looks, and perspectives with regards to people around you, Aries. Okay, so who are you thinking of at this time? Now, this could be a coworker. This could be a love person. This could be a connection or a singles situation. I am going to clarify what I feel about the people who are around you guys and their thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives in the environments as we go into the next half a month or so. Okay, so Some of you are very up in your head about something because you're just wanting to enjoy your happily ever after and beautiful surroundings. You want to take care of yourself and enjoy your space. In your thoughts, you're wanting to just hop, skip, and jump on the fairy stallion and head out to goodness knows where, just enjoying your path at this time. Now, in your foundation, some of you are thinking about justice. Could this be marriage? Could this be divorce? It depends on how it applies. So, getting to the truth of a situation that maybe does have you up in your head about what your future is going to look like and how you are going to be living at some point. But in the past, some of you got to the truth of a situation and you didn't like what the reality of it was. So in the next few weeks, for those of you who are single, I feel, be cautious of who you are meeting, because there may be 3 people in the near future, or some of you may have 3 people. Okay, in the next 4 to 6 weeks. So, and that could be business-wise. You're up in your head because you want a beautiful office and a nice position, and you're heading forward because you're feeling pretty confident, but you want to get to a truth of a situation because there's a group of people involved and maybe gossip. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, we've got someone wondering, is this the right connection? Is this the right position for me as far as a job occupation? But is this the right love connection, or am I just completely off my rocker about these thoughts? Well, someone outside of your path or you are going to be eventually putting something to an end regarding these 3 people here celebrating and your freedom. Some of you are hoping to start a new path. This could be a new path with regards to finances, or a new path in a connection with somebody. It could be a friend. And in your outcome position, you're deciding and realizing maybe that you have a beautiful home life, a place where family comes, or you're wanting to have one where you can grow to be an older aunt or uncle or grandparent, thinking about settling down, thinking about retirement. So this person around you is up in their head also wanting to figure out from this fun journey what is really involved, especially after something transpired in the past. This person sees some of you with someone else, and this person fears that it's not the real deal. So you or this person, for some of you, whoever this applies, is going to put an end to the situation, but I'm going to clarify more in a minute. And some of you are wanting to just go on to a new path where you can just find that peace, joy, and contentment, okay? And nice surroundings and plenty of money and just happy, okay? And not that money means a lot, but it's a money card, you know, it's the king. He takes care of everybody, he loves his family, and he provides. Okay, now, the 3-card summary to my right with the same tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, we've got the 7 of Cups. So maybe some of you will start out in the next week and a half or so fantasizing and romanticizing, but yet not getting out or speaking of something, because maybe there's a secret, and that secret involves a person who doesn't want love. They might want passion, but they don't want love. In the next few weeks, we've got the 7 of Pentacles. Sitting there enjoying a journey, some of you, and wondering if you can create another new journey ahead of you that will be even nicer and better. Spirit is bringing up the life renewed offer of the acorn that will be able to, like an offer of a life path with someone for some of you. And some of you are going to have to go back and forth about what you think about the situation, because maybe you're not even sure if you want to stay in the situation. Wow. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, there's going to be a lot of partying, and maybe as someone is partying, there could be celebrating with regards to a contract in the next 4 to 6 weeks, signing on with somebody or something financially and celebrating that. With regards to love, I see a love offer coming in for some of you. It could be with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Sun, moon, or rising sign. I almost feel like it's more moon or rising, but I'm not sure. And then the world card, putting closure to something, and that person is going to step into a new world. So let's see. Okay, the person you're thinking of is up in their head. For some of you, it could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, or it could be someone who owns a business or has a good position with regards to career. And This person wants to maintain a beautiful home and lifestyle, so they're going to be very clear and direct about what they expect. In their thoughts, they're enjoying their life right now, heading on a path, offering their heart, maybe not truthfully offering their heart, but enjoying playing with the idea. In the foundation, justice, going to court maybe. We have, court or business related to court, or coming together and getting to the truth of a situation and actually signing on the line and connecting with people. Again, I'm seeing 3. So getting to the truth of the situation where there's like a group of people at this work. In the past, somebody was hurt, and now they're being provided with the 4 of Swords, one of you or a few of you, or how many of you. I'm surprised how many come back and these are applying at this time. So in the past, anyway, you're cutting something out that was painful, and now in the next few weeks, you guys are looking at the 3 of Cups. Okay, this is that group thing. This is 3 messages to 3 people. Coming and going back and forth, offers of love, and then trying to get to the truth of a situation, or this person, and whether or not maybe they're married or who they're involved in. So some of you Aries are trying to get to the bottom if something is true or not. And if it's a money offer, yes, this money offer is coming in, and some of you are going to take a really good leadership position that you've been worried about. And Spirit's saying just loosen up and let that roll. Enjoy your life and just kind of do, get organized, structured, and focused in the meantime, and ready, because this night moves slowly. If it's love, you got the next 4 to 6 weeks, because there's probably going to be clarity when this person finally comes in with a message for you. Somebody's putting something to an end and you're walking away, or vice versa, and I think it's all just coming together that everybody's realizing that something wasn't working. So for somebody who needed to have a conversation, you will connect probably one more time in about 3 weeks or so, and some of you are going to have to say goodbye. And I think you knew it, and I think your boundaries are kind of similar to theirs, and things have changed because of your connection, and now you can equally put something to a close. In the hopes and fears position, hoping for a new path, maybe even struggling on this new path for some reason. Maybe something comes up for some of you that affects your money in a way. Now I got to clarify. Okay, I see what they're saying. This is the old path. This is the new path. Okay, so wanting to get to that new path, struggling and working to get to that new path, and then the old path is crumbling away, so you can have the King of Pentacles, the taking care of your family and having a beautiful home life. And so Spirit is supporting you, and they're there with you, but they also want you to just very safely and clearly define for some of you what it is you will and will not accept. For some of you, with regards to love, be clear about where your heart is, and then make a decision to either move forward with that answer, but be clear and then start moving, because you've got a new world card here. So new things want to open up for you, but you got to let go of the old, okay? And I think a lot of you know who or what I'm talking about that hasn't been healthy for you. In a 3-card summary, we've got the Sun. So starting out the next week or 2, actually, I keep saying this, but in the next week or so, you're feeling really good about the Sun. Maybe some of you are realizing that a cup of love you gave to someone just didn't work out, that maybe it really was built on a false foundation and just passion and lust. And so when you get a message again, maybe some of you are going to clear yourselves from that situation, release yourselves, and find yourselves in a position of independence and financial independence and contentment and goodness, and Spirit's here to support that. In the next week or 2, however long, we have this Ace of Cups being offered by the universe. New opportunity, because some of you guys made clear what it is that you want, and you manifested this into your path. If this is love, someone may come into your path that you've manifested that could be or have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And that might lead to heartache, because for some of you that I'm picking up, there is a child involved. And There's trying to find balance and fairness about a new path. And this could be with regards to finances. Because some of you have worked hard and you're waiting to receive what it is you deserve. In your outcome position in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you have the energies of the High Priestess. So this is going to be directions and guidance to getting clear on the information you need to know. You may be sending out messages to learn more information, and there may even, for some of you, be a court situation. You'll receive a lot of messages that go back and forth about someone who is not a very nice person, and you are going to receive recognition for doing well. A job well done. And then you'll be able to create something new on your path. Look at this is your blessing. Spirit's here for you guys when you put closure to something that's tough in your life and you are strong and push forward. By the end of July, know that you have the energies of the Empress to create something new just by manifesting it in your thoughts. And this is a blessed new thing. This is like a new home, new money, a new relationship, or new money could be old money that you got, new inheritance. I don't know. Or could be just a new relationship, a new connection with somebody. But it's like as soon as you get through the other side, for those of you who are going through situations with 3 people or people gossiping at work, or a situation where, yeah, there's court or something. There will be blessings moving forward. This is a time, I feel, for things to come to a close at this time. So, yeah, finances look great, and it is time to move forward. And love for some of you guys, it's time to get clarity and get beyond something. If you're hung up on divorce, I mean, just decide if it can work or not, but don't drag the pain out, because I saw heartache with children, okay? The card to close the reading is from the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and you're receiving the Mercy card, which says, I am kind and thoughtful towards myself and others. So be merciful through these changes, because we're each on our own path, right? We're all battling our own situation, and we don't understand each other's inner perspectives because we keep them inside our head most of the time. So have compassion for others, and remember how we treat others at this time will be blessed towards us in many, many positive ways on our path moving forward. And since we're starting a new path, we should start it on a good foot. So thank you again for coming by for my read. I hope to see you again in August. Take care and God bless.